Hello guys, and welcome to episode 24 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as Brasilia using the Purity Affinity. And today, well, we're going to try and curb the Franco-Iberians as much as we can after just destroying the Mine Flower in the last episode. So that was really close. We nearly lost the game, but we didn't. So we still have a chance to win it ourselves. We just need to wait for our Exodus gate to finish, and then we can continue from there. But in the meantime, we're going to have to pretty much destroy the Franco-Iberians. Now we have minus 88 health and minus 79 energy per turn, which is just disgusting. It's so bad. But I'm hoping that will sort itself out once the resistance finishes in Xerxes and in Masego, and also in Mava. We have the martial law finishing there, and we should be able to get the energy from the towns. Now, what we're going to do with the Franco-Iberians is possibly take over more of their settlements, but we might actually just have to peace out instead, because at the moment, if I take over more settlements, it's just going to make my health and energy per turn worse. So maybe we should just stop where we are. I kind of want to curb them as much as I can, like I said already, but at the same time, maybe we can just offer them a peace treaty that takes away a lot of their money.
Espèce de malotru. Au contraire.
Oh, no peace. Okay. Well, that makes the decision for me, I guess. Let's go ahead and take over Berat, get control of this float stone, and we can continue from there. See if they want peace after that. Now I can build gene smelters everywhere, so that's probably going to be my #1 priority, especially after the units are finished in these towns. Do I even need more dragoons? Probably not, actually. We may as well just get our production to work immediately on a gene smelter where we can. So we'll stop the production of a dragoon there, we'll work on a gene smelter. Same in Central, the gene smelter, and they are all going to take 15 turns to build, which is not ideal. At Dorado we'll get a gene smelter as well. Can we build one at Fiel? Yes we can. Not even sure if the game's going to last that long. But we can try. We can always try. So let's get a cloning plant at Tenang. And that is all we can do for this turn, I think. Plenty of anti-orbital strikes we can pull off. So we may as well do that. In terms of victories, it looks like Eridani is the only one that was really close to finishing, because Samatoj Jamavar hadn't sent any units into the Emancipation Gate yet. But I am so close to the Promised Land victory. But like I've mentioned previously, it is the hardest to pull off because it takes so long. We just have to make sure that other people don't win in the meantime. So maybe the other way to get peace would be to just destroy as many military units from the Franco-Iberians as we possibly can. And then maybe she'll accept peace instead of having to take over the settlements. I'm definitely going to take out over Berat, I think, just because of the amount of floatstone that's there. We do have a couple more units to move up before we can move on to the next turn. So that's all done. We can see what the Franco-Iberians do. That Dragoon is definitely dead. Sacrificed for the greater good. Going to lose another Dragoon there. Looks like a lot of the Franco-Iberian forces actually fell back from Berat. Don't want to be messing with my forces approaching them. General Vadim Kozlov completes the beacon. Isn't that another thing that they need for victory? Oh my god. Okay. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Let's just go into the victories tab. Contact. Activate the beacon is in progress. Okay. If he activates it, then we've got problems. Otherwise, we can leave him for now. Right, let's upgrade this Dragoon. Get disciplined. Why is that not working? That's weird. There we go. Get these guys reinforced by bringing them back to our own lands. And now we can move in toward Berat. Get our Lev destroyer to the front. Look how big that thing is. It's pretty crazy. I'll have a better look when it's not sat on the settlement. Move the Centurion in to take a beating from Berat for us. We can capture this worker. Move this Dragoon forwards and this one as well. Surround Berat entirely. Move up the Warden. We need to move up all these Devastators as well. Now we can pull off an anti-orbital strike, so let's do that. Move that Devastator onto the same tile. Move up the true battle suit. Get the Devastator up. Take out that satellite. This Warden. Do we want to place that right next to Berat? I don't think we do. Although we might just have to. Yeah, we may as well. This Warden can actually attack Berat in the same turn. So we shall do that. Going to move this true battle suit back into friendly territory, and then we can continue to fortify it until healed. Move up this Devastator. It's quite annoying because there's so many forests here that it's actually going to make my Devastators lose range against Berat. But now we can work on a Gene Smelter at Citadella. Anywhere else that I can change before we move on? No, I think pretty much all of the settlements I can see are working on Gene Smelters or something similar. Move this battle suit over. And that's all. Look how many units we have here. Crazy. I'm just hoping that this evolved Xenoswarm and the Cobras and so on don't destroy my units. If they attack the true battle suits, that's fine. As long as they don't attack the Devastators. Now what I'm actually going to do is use the Devastators to attack the forces on the ground before the settlement. Because otherwise what will happen is we'll slowly lose units to them. And General Vadim Kozlov has activated the beacon. Okay. So let's jump into victories again. Contact. 30 turns remaining. We're going to have to attack the Slavic Federation before the end of this campaign. That's for sure. because it's going to take me longer than 30 turns in order to get all of the units out of the Exodus Gate. And form settlements everywhere. Anyway, let's destroy this Cobra with the Warden. We'll use this Devastator to attack the Evolved Xenoswarm. We can finish it off with this Devastator. This Devastator can't attack Berat this turn. Might be able to next turn though. What are we going to do about the north side of Berat? Cobra here needs to be destroyed. I'm going to attack it with this Cobra, why not? And then we'll attack it with this Cobra, and that should kill it off. It will also block this Cobra coming through and destroying this unit. That unit will have to be destroyed by the settlement. And the Shredder that's in the settlement. Fortify until healed both those Dragoons that we managed to get out. I'm going to move forwards this true Lev tank. Can that fire in the same turn? Yes, it can. So we'll attack the settlement with that. We can attack the settlement with this Warden. Move forward this Warden and attack in the same turn. The Centurion's going to have to stay where he is, I think. Unless I can move him round and then replace his position with a Devastator. Maybe that will work. Just tell that Devastator to do nothing for this turn. That true battle suit. Maybe it can attack Berat. We'll attack it with this Dragoon. We'll attack it with the Centurion. Then maybe if we attack it with the true battle suit, we can take it over. Oh, look how low it is on health. That was a bit risky. Okay, never mind. We'll just fortify that true battle suit for now. Move up this Devastator. This one can move around as well. This true battle suit can fortify until healed. That can set up its ranged attack. And we'll automate that worker. So our energy got boosted this turn from the agent, getting us some money from siphoning energy from another nation. Which is good. I guess we'll start work on a Gene Smelter in Bordadura, even though it's going to take 50 turns. The covert agent in Megan can siphon energy again, and what I'm going to do is probably reassign my agent from Maeva. Well, we'll actually reassign him to Dorado, because that's got some intrigue there. And we'll assign these ones from our headquarters to the Slavs. So we'll send it to Svatoj if we can. We can send it to Krabros, so we'll do that. And we'll send another one to Uzbek. And that will allow us to see what's coming our way when we attack the beacon. Get our Lev Destroyer over here. Look at that thing, it's just an absolute beast. And it hovers as well. I don't know how something that heavy can hover, but those are some serious engines. So the settlement did manage to take out my Dragoon. Looks like that Dragoon will get taken out as well. How annoying. Going to lose a Devastator. Didn't see that coming. We can pretty much just take over Berat this turn though, and also destroy this Shredder that they moved up. Don't know why they did that. So So let's use this Devastator to hit Barat. And we can take it over with the Centurion. I'll use this True Battle Suit to destroy the Shredder. And what I'm also going to do is move these Predators to Barat to provide air interception. Now this Warden can just move on a tile. We'll attack this Cobra with everything we've got here, so this Devastator, this Warden, and another Devastator. And that's destroyed that. Move on our units. And any damaged ones can actually fortify until healed. Get this Lev tank up. Let's move this Dragoon out of the way, and then the Lev tank can move on to that tile. Move forward the Lev Destroyer. And maybe we can get peace now with the Franco-Iberians. Nope, not yet. They've got a unit heading up to Bordadura, although this Cobra is actually attacking New Babylon. That's really, really frustrating. Maybe we should try and save that. I'm not sure. Anyway, at Axiom we'll work on a Gene Smelter, and at Berat we'll work on a Gene Garden as soon as we can. Move on that unit. The Centurion can move towards Berat as well. Just checking the messages. And that looks like all is done. Slavs getting a bit aggressive here. Walking all over my lands because they have open borders. Going to get the new units I'm building here from Rangi, Jambumba and Pembela to head to Rangi and defend that. Because it looks like they might declare war on me soon.
The first 5 machines of Eridani. When provided with adequate data and field of view, anyone can predict the future.
So autonomous systems complete.
Progress begins with someone saying, there has to be a better way to do this.
And roads and magrails do not cost any energy to maintain, and thank God to whoever suggested that, because we are now at plus 18 energy per turn. Wow, that made a huge difference. Now we no longer need to get tactical robotics, so we'll go straight towards social dynamics and then surrogacy. Just make sure there isn't any other health buildings that we've missed out on. I don't think there is. Nope. Not that I know of. Just the Soma Distillery here. We'll get our hands on that and then we can work towards surrogacy. So as for our covert ops, let's establish a network in Uzbek. At New Hope, we can work on a gene smelter possibly. Actually, let's work on this Old Earth relic. And maybe I can purchase the gene smelter here. It's going to cost 1,000. Honing plant gives us 1 health and will cost 700. I want to hold on to our cash for now. Mainly due to the fact that I'm not sure if this is going to remain plus. But we'll see. At Pembella, we can work on the gene smelter there. Veterancy gained for this Devastator. Bravo. And no way! One of our trade partners has been destroyed. That's annoying. Franco-Iberian shall pay. Let's just move that Dragoon out of the way and we can move the Lev tank forwards then and attack this Cobra. Veterancy gained for the Centurion in the settlement. Let's make him disciplined. We can hit this Cobra with my Devastator here as well. And the Warden. Another unit destroyed. Great. Let's move on this Warden here. We can actually use it to attack this Cobra in the same turn. Move forwards this Devastator. We can use that to take down a satellite. Move this Centurion forward so we can move the Devastator there. Move on this Devastator. We can hit the satellite in the same turn. Move around this Warden. Move on this Devastator. We'll get these battle suits now to the front line, because they are pretty much fully healed. Lev Destroyer is on its way, slowly but surely. So the trade convoy at Manuel needs a new trade target, because that was what was trading with that settlement that got destroyed. So we shall trade with Mandira instead, I guess. Let's go to Mandira, yeah. The Centurion can head over towards Rangi. And the Predator can be set to air interception. The Centurion can move in the way of this Warden. And we'll automate this worker. And we'll fortify until healed that Centurion there, because it's probably going to take a beating from the settlement in the next turn. Although we should probably move it closer to the settlement so that it blocks the Warden from being attacked by the Cobra. Although the Cobra might come around and attack my Devastator, I'm not sure. As long as we keep picking off units from the Franco-Iberians, though, I think she'll eventually want peace.
Que veux-tu, espèce de malotru?
Yeah, well, she might want peace now, so we may as well take it. So I took all our money for peace, because we don't want another settlement. And this way we can now focus towards the Slavs. So I think that was actually a really good move. Right. So let's move the units toward the border with the Slavs now. Move them all down. Going to take a little while to get there, but we have quite a lot of time to destroy this beacon. And meanwhile, our health is going to eventually sort itself out.
What's ours is yours. For a price.
So the Polystralians offering me favors. I don't need them. We're going to cash in our favors with the Slavic Federation before we attack them. So I'll just get some stone cold cash from them, bolster my energy supplies. So let's talk to the Slavs now.
Sztuczyca niszczy.
We shall
Przynosisz bolu
use
prawd.
our favors. How many favors do we have? 3 favors, okay. And we shall ask for some energy. Oh, we can't because we're not in a cooperation agreement. That's annoying. We can't really get anything from these favors. Maybe we can ask him to declare war on Eridani for me.
A korowy naczną leciać.
They want 3 energy per turn as well to attack Eridani. That's really, really tempting. Yeah, let's go for it.
Tylko dla mojej rodziny.
General Vadim Kozlov declared war on Eridani. That is so good. That is so good. Because what's going to happen now is they're going to send their units towards the Franco-Iberians and attack them. And then what we can do is just sneak in and kill off this beacon. That works really, really well. I don't really care about the 3 energy per turn that I'm sending him. That will break, that deal will break as soon as I declare war on him anyway. And at this point I really don't care about making friends. It's just a matter of winning the game right now. We need to just delay all the other nations in order to do that. Because it's a lot harder. We are obviously on Soyuz difficulty, and it's a lot harder than it was the last time I played this difficulty because of all the updates that have come in since the last playthrough. Because I played with the Kavithans, and we literally just destroyed everyone because of our trade. But trade's been nerfed like hell, and we are no longer as ahead as we would have been in that campaign at this point in the game. I think the campaign even finished by now in the other one. So, yeah. We put ourselves behind quite early on, just via health anyway. So that's kind of my bad. It hasn't seemed to have affected our capability to absolutely annihilate enemy forces and force people to peace out with us. Now we do have open borders currently with the Slavs, so I can move through their lands, but as I've been told, we can't put our units into their lands and then declare war on them, because what will happen is all my units will be ejected out of their lands as soon as we declare war, just so that I can't basically stand units next to their beacon and destroy it in one turn. Else that would be really, really unfair. Well, there's a worker here. That was so tempting to capture. Get this Dragoon to head down to Rangi. Or Rangi. But unfortunately, it has been my time. So, we took Berat off the Franco-Iberians, which is good because we got control of the floatstone here, which is going to boost our energy a lot as well. Once that comes out of martial law, we'll get a lot of energy from that settlement. But we're going to be moving on to attacking the Slavs soon, although I wanted them to be my friends, but unfortunately it just can't be, because they will win the game otherwise. So yeah, our health will also sort itself out due to all the gene smelters being finished in the next few turns. But other than that, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.